welcome to this very special predictions video of Box to Box, brought to you by Sportology TV. We have asked some of our friends of the show, former players and fans, their predictions on this season's Premier League top 4 finishers and the 3 teams they think are going to be relegated.
Hi, so my predictions for the Premier League this season are as follows. The top 4 in the Premier League I think will be very closely run between Liverpool and Manchester City at the top. I do think that at this moment, with the signings that Manchester City have made, I still think they need more, and that's why I think Liverpool will pit them to the title. I think Chelsea will finish 3rd and Manchester United will come in 4th position. Down the bottom end, I think there's going to be a really tough season for both Fulham and West Bromwich Albion. I do think that both teams will be relegated. And the team that I fear for also finishing in the bottom 3 is Burnley. I just feel the lack of investment that they've had will catch up with them with an aging squad, and you can see Sean Dyche now getting frustrated.
Top 4 is tough for me. I think this top 4 is going to be a close run thing. I think between the 4th spot and the champions are going to be closer this season. I'm going to go with 4th spot. I'm going with Chelsea. I think that's some fantastic signings, but I just think everybody's going to step up the game. So yeah, Chelsea in 4th. Man City, I think the defence is going to cost them. They're going with 3rd. Man United, midfield's on fire. Hopefully creative, getting a couple of signings. We'll go 2nd. But I think the gulf with Liverpool is just too vast at the moment, and I see them winning the league again, unfortunately. It'll be closer, but I think they'll just nick it. My bottom 3 in the Premier League this season is: last, I'm going with West Brom. Second bottom, I'm going with Fulham. And I think for those 2 teams, similar sort of reasons, I think the gulf between the Championship and the Premier League is too big for them to cope with. 3rd from bottom, I'm going West Ham. I think there's something going on in the club there, and I just don't think they're going to get away with it this season.
Guys, it's your boy Viper Sport Fuad back in the building. I'm doing a video for my friends at Sportology. They've asked me to predict my top 4 for the Premier League this season, and mine is a little bit controversial, but this is the final decision I've gone for. Arsenal, I feel like, will finish 4th. They've got a good squad and a very good manager in Arteta. The style of football they're playing now, it seems like they can really be the dark horses and finish 4th. Let's move on. 3rd, my team. I think Chelsea are going to snatch 3rd. I do believe they will be a lot more competitive than what I'm saying. They couldn't even finish 2nd, but I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt and saying, you know what? 3rd is respectful. In 2nd place, it's last season's champions, Liverpool. I feel like Liverpool haven't amended their squad as much, and I feel like a lot of the other teams will start to figure them out now. So I think they will finish 2nd to Manchester City. I feel like Manchester City on paper, you have to make them the Premier League champions for this season. They've got depth. They've got a hungry Pep Guardiola who now wants to win a trophy again. And on paper, you really can't write them off. So for me, that is my top 4. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys shortly.
Then my top 4 is Liverpool winning the league. And then I think I have Man United, Chelsea, and then Man City. Because I just got Liverpool winning the league because they're players, obviously. And I think Man United because of that midfield. And then I think I've got Chelsea in front of City because of the players that they've signed in. And then City have signed people, but I don't think they're good enough to contend for that 2nd spot. My bottom 3 for this season is Fulham last, then Aston Villa, then West Brom, because I just think that the players aren't good enough and on the level of the Premier League.
My predictions for this season's Premier League top 4 finishers are for Man City to win, Liverpool to come 2nd, Chelsea 3rd and Man United 4th. And down the other end of the table, I think that Fulham are going to get relegated back down. I think West Ham are going to struggle, and I also think that West Brom are going to be in the bottom 3.
Right, so my top 4 for this season is Manchester City to win it, Liverpool to finish 2nd, Chelsea to finish 3rd, and Man United to sneak into that 4th place. Who do I think is going to get relegated? I'm going to go West Brom 20th, Fulham 19th, and as a West Ham fan, I'm going to go Villa 18th because fingers crossed we don't get relegated.
Ooh, top 4 this season. Top 4 this season. top 4 this season is going to be a combination of, I can't even tell you. I'm trying to think about who exactly is going to be in what position, but it's going to be a combination of City, Liverpool, United, Chelsea. I think it's running the same thing. I think the same thing is going again. I think it's going to rejumble and it might reshuffle in one way or another. I think I'm going to see based on because Chelsea play today. I'm going to see what Chelsea are really saying because they've gone in this window and the expectation on their shoulders is going to be super, super high. At the same time, Pep Guardiola, he needs to be about something this season as well. So I think we're going to get those 4. What order is left to be said. Without seeing everybody play at least a couple games, it's so difficult to like nail it in and say, okay, yeah, I'm going for this. But if you're going to ask me, I'll go for those 4. I think the people that are going to be knocking on the door heavily I think Arsenal are going to be pretty good this season, to be honest with you. Yeah. Like, I'm usually brushing Arsenal all day, every day. I'm cussing them all day, every day. But I think they're actually going to be really good. I think Arteta has been given the time to put in his ideals into his players and stuff like that. And I think we'll see a better Arsenal this year. I think Leicester are going to be thereabouts. I think Everton are going to be knocking on that door. And I think Leeds are going to finish in the top half of the season, top half of the table.
Some very interesting predictions there. Do you agree? Make sure you give us your predictions in the comments section. Make sure you're subscribed, you like the videos and hit the bell button so you know when our latest videos are out. We'll see you next time.